knew that it was his will and that it was probably the best. And, you know, I mean, Maria was a great blessing for us. If she ever comes up in conversation, people seem to try to apologize for her, but I mean, yes, it was painful, but would I trade it? Probably not. I mean, no, I wouldn't. I mean, she's in heaven now, so she was baptized, and you can't ask for more than that. So if anyone says, oh, you know, I could never do that, or the only thing, or the biggest thing I learned from that experience was that if you tell yourself that I could never do that, remember that God does not give you the grace to do something until you need it. He only gives you the grace when you're going through that trial and you need that grace, and then it comes. Okay, on to better things. What are the kids doing now that they're graduated? I think I told you about Sarah. She's working at First Energy with her networking and security degree. But the interesting thing for me, for her, is she always used to say, I'm just going to get my 2-year degree. And then she went on, I kept saying, no, you really need your 4 years. So she said, okay, and you know, she did it. So she graduated, and she came to me one day and said, I think I'm just going to go on for my master's. So she's working on her master's now. So I thought that was interesting. Now my 20-year-old, he's in electrical engineering in the honors program at Akron University as a junior this year, and he's currently doing an internship at Seton Associates. So I wanted to end with some words of wisdom, if you don't mind. Number 1 is pray. Pray small prayers during the day, especially during those tense moments that are eventually going to happen. The Holy Spirit seems to always answer prayers, even the prayers that you didn't know you should pray for. It just seems that He's there. And remember that each child is different, and what worked for one does not work for another. Things seem to keep changing. And I just want to end sharing this one thing. I was having trouble, and this only resolved itself on Monday night. I had bought this desk for my son for his bedroom because I thought he's getting older and he needs a big desk because we just have school desks in the schoolroom. So it's been all year, and he is just always so messy. He has his pleasure stuff mixed up with his school stuff, and I just kept telling him, you have to keep it organized because he just gets it all mixed up. So when he was at a youth group meeting on Monday night, the Arch youth group meeting, I was talking to my husband. I said, this just doesn't work. I just cleaned up all this stuff again and organized it. And he said, let's move his desk into the schoolroom, that big desk. And I said, sounds good. So we moved his desk in the schoolroom and took all his pleasure stuff out and put that in his room. And when he came home, I mean, he's very, this is my stuff, don't touch it. I thought he was going to be mad, but I just thought, well, I'm getting mad. So he came in and he was a little bit irritated, but I think he told me after about 20 minutes, he told me, this is nice, because everything was organized, his school stuff someplace. So the thing is, I think that you just need to keep evaluating all the time. Nothing is set in stone, and just be flexible and keep thinking, and above all, keep praying.